What if the danger isn't the technology ... but the way we're letting it change who we are? Every new tool promises to make life easier, but what if it's slowly rewriting something sacred inside us? There is a quiet discomfort growing in many people today, a silent disconnection, as if their identity is slipping between screens, apps, and endless tasks, as if the world is moving too fast for the soul to catch up. In a time where artificial intelligence seems to know our desires before we do, many are forgetting what it means to be truly human. But the Torah has already warned us, not just about machines or power, but about systems that reshape how we think, how we feel, how we live. This isn't a video about fear. It's a return, a reminder, because the Torah doesn't just speak of laws. It whispers ancient wisdom for moments like this. And maybe, just maybe, we've been reprogrammed for long enough. Have you ever stopped mid-thought and asked yourself, why am I even thinking this? That's not an accident. Today's systems are built to bypass your attention and plant ideas so subtly that they feel like your own. Algorithms learn what makes your eyes pause, what keeps your fingers scrolling, and slowly, bit by bit, they feed your mind a pattern. But the Torah teaches something older, deeper. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Mishlei 23-7. This isn't about censorship, it's about discernment. Your soul wasn't designed to consume without intention. Neuroscience now confirms what the sages already knew. Repetition forms pathways. The more you feed a thought, the more real it becomes inside you. So ask yourself, often, is this thought mine? Or was it downloaded into me while I wasn't paying attention? Your freedom begins the moment you reclaim the authorship of your own mind. We've mistaken movement for meaning, tasks for purpose, notifications for connection. We live in a world that rewards speed, not soul, completion, not contemplation. But the Torah has always taught that productivity alone is not holiness. That Pharaoh was not just a tyrant, he was a system that replaced identity with labor, that demanded bricks without straw, that turned people into machines. Sound familiar? Today's culture tells us to do more, scroll more, respond more, until we forget to breathe. But the voice of the divine often comes in silence, in stillness, in the space between one breath and the next. Don't let the rhythm of the world erase the melody of your spirit. Stop, sit, listen, ask, am I still human? Or just a well-trained worker in a digital Egypt? Machines don't feel, they process. But you were crafted with nefesh, ruach, neshama. You were breathed into, not coded. And yet, more and more people are living like devices, efficient but empty, connected but numb. The Torah doesn't just warn against idols made of stone. It warns against hearts that become stone. True intelligence isn't just data. It's discernment. It's knowing when to pause, when to pray, when to cry, when to forgive. Every time you act without presence, a piece of you goes silent. But every moment you live with intention, even in something simple, you reclaim your soul. Do one thing today with your full presence, even if it's just pouring water, watching the wind, saying a blessing without rushing. You are not designed to optimize. You are designed to experience. Pharaoh didn't just build cities, he built distractions. The Torah shows us a system where silence was forbidden, rest was outlawed, and every thought was replaced by command. And today, we're drowning in content, surrounded by opinions, numb from stimulation. But what if the real danger isn't the noise, but the loss of our own voice beneath it? The Shema begins not with doing, but with hearing, because the divine doesn't scream, it whispers. And that whisper is the compass of the soul. The question is not, is the machine listening to me? The question is, am I still listening to myself? Protect your silence. Guard your inner sanctuary, because the more connected we are outwardly, the more endangered our inwardness becomes. You can't control the system, but you can choose not to be shaped by it. Technology will keep evolving. AI will keep improving. But your essence is not programmable. The Torah is not outdated. It is encoded wisdom, designed to help us remain awake in a world that tries to lull us into automatic living. You are not made to perform. You are made to remember. You are not your feed. You are not your productivity. You are not the sum of your data. You are soul. You are breath. You are image. And if you feel you've been drifting, it's time to return. The system won't stop, but you can. And in that pause, you'll remember who you are. If this message helped you remember who you are beyond the noise, subscribe now, not just to watch more, but to wake up more. You are not a machine. And this space is for people who still feel that.